to Bibley. Bibley, B-I-B-L-E-Y. Bibley. Welcome. Get up. Get excited. Get excited about Bibley. Welcome to Bibley. We are going to do some tricks. We are going to get into God's Word. And we're going to do some more tricks. So sit there, stand there, dance there, and have a great time. The first thing I'm going to do is bring out my friend and yours, Cricket the bird. Cricket has been sleeping, but Cricket is going to wake up. Here he is, Cricket the bird. How you doing today, Cricket?
I'm doing very well. How you doing today there, Bibley?
Oh, I'm doing great. Are you going to do something for us today?
I'm gonna look handsome.
No. You have to do something more than just look handsome. You've got to sing or dance or, I don't know. Why don't you sing a note for us?
Well, okay. Oh, note. Oh, note. Oh, note, a note, a note. Oh, note, a note, a note, note, note.
Okay. I guess you can't sing very well, but you did sing a note for us. So why don't you dance for us? Okay, well that was some good dancing. All right, so why don't you juggle for us?
What do you mean juggle? I don't even have any hands.
Well, I guess you could juggle with your feet.
Ooh, too ticklish.
What about your feathers?
Not strong enough.
Okay, why don't you juggle with your mouth?
Oh, okay, you got me there.
All right, I just happen to have some juggling balls.
Oh, you just happen to have some juggling balls. I think this was staged or something.
Okay, why don't you open your mouth? Cricket, why don't you open your mouth? Oh, everybody say the word please.
Well, okay, since you guys said the word please, I think I'll open my mouth. What am I doing?
Well, you need to catch this juggling ball in your mouth.
It's gonna taste yucky.
This is something you have to do. Okay, here we go. No, Cricket. You're not supposed to spit it out, okay? So keep it in your mouth. No, Cricket. Now, I caught you.
I caught you, alright. Hurry up.
All right. Now, what I want you to do is to toss that one into the air and then catch this one, and you will be juggling. Okay, here we go. All right, toss, catch, toss, catch. That's it. Let's give him a big round of applause. Thank you, Cricket.
Uncle. Thank you very much. Thank you.
All right, so I'm going to set you down now, and we're going to get into God's Word.
Oh, that's great. All right, kids. See you later, alligator. At the law, crocodiles. See you soon, badoons.
Okay, boys and girls, now it's time to get into God's Word. And I happen to have God's Word up on this screen. All right, here we go. There it is, God's Word. This is in Acts 21, and this is Paul's arrival in Jerusalem. All right. There we go. We're going to get God's Word going. All right. We're going to read verse 17 through... Okay, we're going to read verse 17 through 19. All right? And then we're going to answer a question. So you at home, I'm going to give you some possibilities, and that you might come up with the right answers. Okay? So 17 through 19. When we arrived at Jerusalem, the brothers and sisters received us warmly. The next day, Paul and the rest of us went to see James, and all the elders were present. Paul greeted them and reported in detail what God had done among the Gentiles through his ministry. When they heard this, they praised God. Then they said to Paul, "You see, brother, how many thousands of Jews have believed, and all of them are zealous for the law. They have been informed that you teach all the Jews who live among the Gentiles turn away from Moses, telling them not to be circumcised their children or live according to the customs. What should we do? We certainly hear that you have come, so we do what you tell us." Okay? So, question number 1. Were the Christians in Jerusalem happy or sad to see Paul and his friends? Were they happy or were they sad? Let's think about that. Okay, the answer is they were happy. I hope you got that one right. Okay, so now we're going to read a little further down in 27. When the 7 days were nearly over, some of the Jews from the province of Asia saw Paul at the temple. They stirred up the whole crowd, and seized him, shouting, "Fellow Israelites, help us! This is the man who teaches everyone, everywhere, against our people and our law in this place. And besides, he has brought Greeks into the temple and defiled this holy place." They had previously seen Trophimus in Ephesus in the city where Paul had assumed that Paul had brought him into the temple. Okay, we're going to read to verse 30. The whole city was aroused, and the people came running from all directions. Seizing Paul, they dragged him from the temple, and immediately the gates were shut. While they were trying to kill him, news reached the commander of the Roman troops that the whole city of Jerusalem was in an uproar. Okay, question number 2. What happened when Jews from Asia saw Paul in the temple? The people, A, said hello. B, the people took him from the temple to kill him. Or C, the people walked away from Paul. The answer is, let's think about this, B, the people took him from the temple to kill him. Okay, so now we're going to read verses 31, all right, through 40. All right, so 31 on the screen there, it starts with the word while. Okay, 31. While they were trying to kill him, news reached the commander of the Roman troops that the whole city of Jerusalem was in an uproar. He at once took some officers and soldiers and ran down to the crowd. Then the rioters saw the commander and his soldiers. They stopped beating Paul. Well, that's good. Okay, so, all right, and we're going to read through 40. The commander came up and arrested him and ordered him to be bound with 2 chains. Then he asked who he was and what he had done. Some in the crowd shouted one thing and some another, and since the commander could not get at the truth because of the uproar, he ordered that Paul be taken to the barracks. When Paul reached the steps, the violence of the mob was so great they had to be carried by the soldiers. The crowd had followed, kept saying, "Get rid of him." Okay, so question number 3. How did God save Paul? Okay, A, the Roman soldiers took Paul away. B, a bright light came from heaven. Or C, Paul ran away. What do you think? The answer is A. Roman soldiers took Paul away. Okay, so what can we take from these verses? Okay, this is called take to heart. Okay, you can take these verses and you can put them into your heart. And this is one thing that you can take and put into your heart. The followers of Jesus in Jerusalem were happy when Paul told them what God had done among non-Jewish people. But some Jews and Paul did not obey God. People got very angry. They dragged Paul out to be killed. Roman soldiers stopped them. God used the angry crowd, Roman soldiers, and Paul in his plan. His plan was to make a way for people to hear the good news of Jesus. No event, no disaster, no person, believer or unbeliever, not even Satan can stop God's plan. What God plans happens. God uses believers and unbelievers to accomplish his plans. So, true or false? True or false? When something bad happens, it means God doesn't care about me. What do you think? Is that true or false? Well, of course, that's false. And God can use good things and bad things in his plan. Is that true or false? Why? That's true. God can use good things and bad things in his plan. That's true. Okay. So we've studied a little of God's Word, and now we're going to have a Bibley trick and some more fun. And this is called juggling. And now this is under my arm. And how about a double spin? I don't know about you, but I'm having a lot of Bibley fun. Thank you very much for enjoying God's Word with me, Bibley. And I hope you have a wonderful time. See you next time on Bibley. Bibley.